the Hudson's Bay hosting a GShock event that is unique. This is a one-of event that's happening. We have some special guests today that have come along. My name is Mike Powers. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Casio Canada. And I'm happy to announce that on a first time in Canada for a world tour, we have Mr. Kikuo Ibe, also known as the father of GShock. He has a great story to tell tonight. Some of you may know and are enthusiasts about GShock, but you're going to find out some very interesting details of how this watch, this icon in Canada, has come about. A couple of housekeeping things, just so that you're aware. Recently, GShock celebrated a very unique milestone. 100 million GShock sold worldwide. That's a testament to the amount of followers and avid people that love this brand and make it what it is today. Hudson's Bay has partnered with us to do a number of other things that you may find unique and you may want to browse. You'll find later on today, when you have a chance, Sharif is at the counter, and he will be able to help you with any of your needs that you might have, any questions you have. Hudson's Bay is offering a couple of special things for you tonight. With any purchase of a GShock watch tonight, you'll get a commemorative 35th anniversary water bottle. Hudson's Bay has also offered to cover the taxes on any purchases tonight, so that's a special offer only during the event tonight. And there are a limited number of full metals and some of our special series that are available. This is Canada's largest GShock installation, and so you won't find a better selection anywhere else in Canada. Without further ado, Mr. Ibe, the father of GShock.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
How are you? I'm very fine, as you can see. I'm very pleased to be here in Hudson Bay and to have this opportunity to meet you. Thank you very much for joining us this evening for our conference. My name is Kikuo Ibe. I love Canada and Toronto and Hudson Bay. Wow. This year marks the 36th anniversary of the Casio GShock. GShock keeps growing with the support of great retail partners like Hudson Bay and the many medias and the many GShock fans worldwide. Strong support from all of you is a big reason why GShock has been so successful for so long. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is my big heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here to share the GShock story with you. Years ago, on my way to work, I dropped a rather precious watch that had been a gift from my father. It broke into many pieces. Of course, this watch was not a Casio. At that time, it was felt that watches should be treated with care. So, I decided to develop a tough watch that would not break, even if it was dropped. This was the beginning of GShock. My initial target market was working, digging up the road in front of Casio Technology Center. None of them wore watches as they would break. I thought about how inconvenient it must be for them not knowing the time. At that time, there was a kind of competition within the watch industry for slim cases. But my vision was of a tough watch, one that would be big and rugged. So I decided to product it in a secret place. The secret place was a toilet in our R&D building. This is really the Casio R&D building. That's me in toilet. I took a standard metal case, found some rubber protection, and threw it from the third floor window. The first time, it did not work at all. My prototype smashed to pieces. The second time, at a bigger size, the result still was not good. Finally, the third time, using rubber to make it the size of a ball, it worked. This size, oh, shock, unbelievable. With my sample now the size of a ball, I realized my idea was totally unrealistic. So next, I started to develop a shock-resistant structure consisting of 5 components to protect the module. The case cover to absorb the shock, a metal case, rubber girdling, metal girdling, and finally rubber protection around the module as the fifth component. By having 5 components to absorb the shock and protect the module, the total size of the watch could be reduced dramatically. But within the module itself, some of the electronic parts would break, and even after reinforcing some of the parts, other parts would start to break. I thought so long and hard trying to come up with a solution that I thought my head would explode. If I failed, I was quite prepared to resign from the company. I would think about this all day at the office and all night. I even brought the testing equipment home and tried to think of the solution in my dreams for a week. But nothing I could think of worked. But I decided to never give up. I really believed I could find the answer. This is my principle. And then one day in the park, I watched a little girl playing with a ball. The ball bounce and imagine the ball containing a floating watch module. Suddenly, the solution was obvious. I came up with the idea to float the watch module. Finally, with this unique concept, we could develop the GShock tough structure. A shock-absorbing structure with 5 components and a module floating structure with contact point. Finally, in Japan, we launched our product in 1983 and we started to sell GShock in the USA. To prove the toughness of the watch, we created the following TV commercial in the US. Please take a look.
The Casio GShock has a super powerful shock absorber. That's why it withstands so much shock. Casio GShock. See the new standard size.
If our US marketing team had asked for permission in advance, I surely would have refused. But nobody told me. At that time in the US, there was a popular TV show that would respond to TV audience questions. Some TV audience were suspicious and thought we were exaggerating. Many sent letters to the program asking to check our statement. The TV program decided to simulate the test and hit the watch in an ice hockey rink just like the advertisement. And they also tested its toughness by driving a huge dump truck over it. Wow! All tests could not break the watch. The watch just kept going. GShock's toughness was proven in that program. GShock never gave up. Next dream was the challenge of building an all-metal GShock. The major issues were protecting the metal case without the guard structure and protecting the metal band. I was a project leader and my biggest mission was motivating all of the team members and to challenge them to resolve all issues for developing a metal GShock. As a project leader, I had to continually push my team. We spent more than a year testing and retesting, going back and forth. And finally, the structure engineer and the quality control engineer successfully created the new breakthrough called bezel bumper protection structure. As a project leader, I managed to see the all-metal GShock through the completion. The bezel's bumper structure took its cue from the shock-absorbing fenders used on automobiles. Along the way, there were many internal challenges regarding our metal GShock. Some believed that the metal GShock should be black in color. So persuading them otherwise was a considerable challenge. Remember, my principle is never give up, even when faced by the biggest problems. The head office manager was a very big help to our team when we faced such internal issues. When he saw the initial prototype, he said, "This is what we were expecting for the new metal GShock." He is now CEO, Mr. Ito, in Casio, America. Thank you very much. His support encouraged all of us and it made me feel like a super G-man. Metal GShock was successfully launched in 1997, another dream that became a reality. I was really worried about how sales would go, but it got off to a really good start. It completely sold out on the first day. Our goal with the MRG was a fusion of Japanese traditions and innovation in metal watches. And I would like to introduce today a pinnacle of GShock MRG. This is MRG 2000. The band is made from Durasoft rubber. This material has a good soft feel against the skin, and its durability means that it won't degrade for many years. The band is fastened using a new type of screw. Screws normally loosen under vibration. This new type of screw has a special structure that prevents the screw from loosening. The upper surface of the band features a Bishamon Kikuo pattern. In Japan, Bishamonten is a traditional Buddhist image of strength. Please try to wear on your wrist. You are going to feel a comfortable fit. About 5 years ago, I decided I wanted to see a new world where the ultimate toughness GShock and the ultimate metal gold interacted to create toughness with elegance. For the dream concept model, I built the project along with staff for the planning, design, sales promotion, and so on. We called it the Dream Project. One major problem was machining gold into complex shapes. Never give up, even when faced by the biggest problems. This is my principle. The fine machining work on the gold was achieved by using an elite group of Japan top technicians. I think it's the ultimate merging of made in Japan technology. While this is a just concept model, it features a new shock-resistant structure and waterproofing to 20 atmosphere. The push buttons and screws are also gold, so even though they are small parts, there are still pretty valuable items. The concept model was completed in March 2015. This GMWB 5000 which is a model aimed at new concept of product was born in the wake of developing gold GShock. Thanks to good market evolution after launch in May 2018, this model became an iconic model. Achieving this unique meant overcoming two technological challenges. The first was to develop a new shock-resistant structure so that we could retain the original style of the DW5600. The new structure used cushioning material sandwiches between the outer and inner cases. The second challenge was to develop the advanced machining technology and artisanal polishing techniques needed to achieve complex shapes in stainless steel. In terms of functions, it is equipped with Bluetooth. This model has received great words from people who didn't know GShock to long-time GShock fans all around the world. We have them here today, so please feel the technology and design with your own hands. Now, this origin design has guided our technological evolution since then. The GShock may always be evolving, but I myself, sad to say, am only going backwards. Oh, shock. And soon, we will enter an era in which we can fully travel into space. However, space is a rigorous environment that does not exist here on Earth. We may well develop a GShock for space aliens that can even be used for spacewalks outside in space. I'm building my house with space alien. He is my good friend. He will say, Ibe, the GShock really is a fabulous watch. Tomorrow, I will go to Hudson's Bay Space Watch Shop to buy watches with my family. This is my last dream. Although GShock became the toughest watch in the world, all of my energy has been absorbed by GShock. As you can see, my body became small and tiny. Before development, I used to be a 7-foot man. Oh, shock. What I learned from GShock development was that even if I meet an obstacle, I should not give up. Never, never, never give up. This is my principle. I'd like to request one favor. Please continue to give us your support and help to make GShock the strongest brand in Canada. Once again, thanks so much for giving me the opportunity to make this presentation today. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So we want to thank everybody for coming. Laura, who will be at the side here, will have GShock bags for everybody this year with a great collector t-shirt that features Mr. Ibe. So it's a great unit. There is a ballot box back by the DJ. We will be having 2 separate draws tonight. And so he's just back by the escalator. So if you haven't got a ballot, there's ballots back there. Please fill them out. And Mr. Ibe will be available for the next while to do signings. We have cards that he can sign for you that you've seen as the invitation. If you have watches that you would like to sign, he will be available for that. And so if you give us a couple minutes to get the front desk ready, we'll be ready to greet people. And you can feel free again to shop. Sharif is at the back in the Casio area, ready to help anybody with questions. Thanks very much for attending.
Thank you.